If you're in the market for some wheel dollies, today we are going to show you the difference between the GoJaks and the US General Harbor Freight wheel dollies. If you've been watching our channel for quite some time now, you will know that a few years ago I did a review on the US General wheel dollies. These are from Harbor Freight and they are $90, and the link is going to be in the top right corner if you're interested in watching that video before proceeding here. But the lesson that I got from that is these are cheap and they do work, but not very well. I actually went ahead and took them apart, every caster apart, and oiled it and lubed it to try to make it slide better. And I left that video off saying that I was looking for a ball bearing caster wheel to improve the way these work. So 2 years later, after a lot of searching, because we've moved into our new shop, I said, you know what, we really need to get these wheel dollies up to spec and rolling around so one person can push a car around here. And after doing some research, I realized that the cost of a wheel is literally around $25. So you're looking at $100 per corner to get into one of these to try to upgrade it. And at that point, I looked at the original. So these are GoJaks. And this is what the Harbor Freight design copycats. These retail for about $204 off of Summit Racing. And as I said, they're extremely high quality. I can already tell when you compare them both which one moves better than the other, but let's just do the test, DP. I think that's the best way to show people really which one is the better one. So the design of these Harbor Freight dollies is essentially the same as the GoJaks, but the GoJaks have one huge advantage, and that is the simplicity of their use. Like here, I've got this diagram showing me how to raise this up, and I always get this wrong trying to figure it out. So right now it's in free mode. I want to raise it, so I got to set this to B and D, which this locking pin goes here, and then I think this has to be moved here. I think that's it. Yeah, and then now we go up on it. And you know what? I didn't count the pumps, but the other advantage to the GoJak is, guess what? Less pumping. So with their system here, it slides in pretty much the same way, and it is literally one little latch just like that. We are locked in place and up it goes. So you can see I am off the ground. I think that was like four pumps.
I think the back was 5 or 6
yep.
At least.
The other sides are loaded up, and as you can see, the wheels are both facing not the way I'm going to push. I'm going to try to push it this way. We are on a slight uphill at the shop here, and oh, there we go. See, so once you get them rotated, it moves all right in that sense, but I'm still tugging. There's a lot of rolling resistance there, I will say. So now with these, here I'll turn these just to have a little bit more fair play. But these wheels are made of a nylon center bushing, right, Dave?
Well, actually, the wheel itself is nylon.
Oh, I'm
I think,
sorry, right.
The actual wheel, where
right.
These ones are metal.
Yeah.
And they're much smaller diameter, so they won't roll over debris as nice. And these ones are actually a
yeah, you're right.
full nylon construction, right?
Yeah.
And being much larger diameter, I think they'll roll over debris
exactly.
a lot easier.
And look at that. Right away it turns. And it's just phenomenal in terms of being able to push this car down and just like, once you get it going, I can feel the resistance on the back, but look at
yeah.
The front just keeps going, the rear.
Yeah, you really have to shove it hard.
You really got to shove it. You really got to shove it. And
that's on these pristine floors.
The best floor possible. To release these, bam, just like that. 3, 4 pumps. And we are, oh, 5. 5 pumps and we are off. So I love the simplicity of that. I really, really do. Back here, I've got to go to my free mode, which is A. I think here, and release that. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Pin.
See, okay, and this is one of those things that I haven't used these in a while. So I know you guys are going to chirp me, oh, blah, 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 but seriously, I haven't used these in a very long time, so I don't necessarily remember how they work. And you just got to lift it up and rotate it around to release it. So, unlike the other ones.
Definitely fiddlier design.
There's just, you can see, it's a more cumbersome design. There's just a lot more going on. As you can see, we're not cheating here. Our Harbor Freight dollies, US Generals, are mounted on every side. And what I'm gonna do to try to keep this somewhat scientific is push from the back and see if I can get the car rolling that way very quickly. Okay.
Wow. Holy cow.
Well, I don't think the wheels are turned the right way.
Oh, this one here is this
one.
one's not turned. Yeah. Give this one a kick here. This one up here too. Hold on, Pete. You shouldn't have to do this.
You shouldn't have to do this. I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm a little miffed and baffled here. Let's try again here.
Wow, you're really having to push hard.
Okay, there we go. See, like, to try to do this by yourself at the shop?
Yeah. And that's on these floors, which is crazy. Once it gets moving, but man, it takes a lot of effort to move it.
Okay, so my breath level is probably at an 8 out of 10 right now. I was working pretty hard there.
You're panting like moose.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Pete, this is the part where you push it back where you started from.
It should go easier, right?
Should.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It just doesn't like, I think, once you get them rotated in the right direction, but like, that's the problem in this, right? I push and...
You're not faking the funk here,
no.
for sure.
Oh my God. Okay, well, you know what?
It seems to come down to the casters just not wanting to rotate.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna drop the car here and use the GoJaks to position it back in place, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving it back. Get ready to push it. Look it.
Wow.
It's kind of a joke, and just for the scientific sense of this, I'm gonna do the same procedure here, but watch. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at this.
You get what you pay for, eh? Wow.
It's starting to move a little bit here. No problem. Let me push this up. See, look at it. It literally rolls back when you let it go. Look at this.
Well, since you're talking a big game here, Peter, just put the FRS away and I'll follow you over there.
All right. I can do this. Ready?
Yep.
Do, do, do. I don't want to get going too fast here, but just like guiding it in. Guide it in here. I can use the momentum. Going. Turn a bit here. It's amazing. I can probably pull it. Look at this. Oh man. I tell you, these are gonna make life around the shop real easy.
Don't hit the wall, Peter.
Oh, you tell me how.
You got lots of room over here for sure.
Okay, now I'll just rotate it.
Yeah.
GoJaks.
Wow.
You guys have a really good product.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
And we should say that this is not a paid advertisement,
No,
because
this is not.
people are probably going to think it is, but it isn't.
Nope.
We just like stuff that works well.
And if you're not sold on these, which I can't imagine you wouldn't be, they come with a handy rack.
Well, it's actually an optional rack. They don't come with it. You got to buy it.
You're right, I apologize. It is an optional rack. It's, I think, 75 bucks, but
Yeah.
look at, this stores very, very nicely. And this has been my gripe and biggest problem with these. Where the hell do you put them?
Yeah.
Like you try to stack them on top of each other. It's not a great deal.
The big tangled mess, yeah.
I think that's a wrap for this video. The moral of the story here is sometimes it pays to pay an extra bit of money to get the right thing for the job, because really, as we've proven, these do the job. I am not convinced that the US Generals are a worthwhile device, a wheel dolly for one person. If you got 3 or 4 people, maybe, but if you're like me and Dave trying to do this stuff solo sometimes, these are the way to go. So thank you for watching. As always, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our channel, check out our social media. We've got merchandise for sale and our e-shop. If you're looking for parts or even maybe some wheel dollies, hit us up and we can probably source them for you.
Killed it.
Don't forget, support the companies that support us.